get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps, gotcha. They're gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps.
Hello and welcome back to Drunken Book Club, an official, unofficial Goosebumps podcast. I'm your camp counselor host, Christopher the Rupel, joined with...
the one who's always mean to everyone for some reason, Noelia.
I have that crush on that one camper, Weiss.
And this week, I read Welcome to Camp Nightmare. Usually, it was so funny, because I forgot Sam was gonna have to work this Friday, and Sam's like, oh shit, I gotta read the book. I'm like, if you don't want to read it, you don't have to this week. She's like, I want to. I was like, okay, go ahead. And she starts reading, and then she's like, wait, we're recording Friday? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'm not going to be there, remember? I'm like, oh shit, you're right. So, I'm really sad Brandon's not here because I want his reaction to the ending. I purposely did not show you guys the TV show episode.
I was wondering.
Because this one's got a banger of an ending, and I want your guys' real reaction.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's true, because our real reactions to the
endings are always like, oh!
Yeah, what was it, the last one? The girl who cried monster?
Yeah.
That one was like, whoa, hold up.
Yeah, when you guys watch the episode.
So I'm okay with this after that one.
So right, I've learned my lesson.
What do you think, Weiss? What do you think the end is going to be?
Ooh, yeah, I was about to say, what do you guys think the ending's going to be to Camp Nightmare? Yeah.
I'm going to say...
Or hell, what do you think the book in general is going to be, and how is it going to end?
Okay.
Give yourselves a couple minutes to think.
Crack at it first?
I want to say that it's kind of a boy who cries wolf. Like, there's crazy things happening, and only one kid notices, and no one else believes him.
You know, you're not that off. You're not that off.
All right.
Like, bravo to you.
Yay.
Noelia, you win Groki. Here you go. No, take it away from Weiss.
Here you go. Take my child.
Your child.
He's my child.
He's my child.
He's your nephew.
Okay,
he just adopted the native.
I'm his Nino. I come over here, I say hi, and then I leave him back to you guys.
There we go. Why is that so true?
Exactly.
Leave my monkey out of this now.
Leave Groki out of this. My idea was just like, campers are like disappearing at some point, and like one of the kids is like freaking out. It's like, what's going on?
Weiss, you two have you're almost correct on this.
Have you won Groki back?
Have I won Groki back? You know, he's in the middle of us now.
We have joint custody.
I want the monkey.
Nino,
I want the monkey.
Nino and Nina.
Alrighty. Well, guys, let's get into this one. I'm going to go ahead and describe this beautiful cover. It's right between you, actually, right there, if you want to look at that cover. But, dear listeners, we have yet another peak cover. The night sky glows an eerie orange, and dead trees surround a green tent in the middle of the woods. The mosquito netting is being clawed at by a mysterious creature with glowing yellow eyes, but a body that is unknown to the reader. Beautiful cover. Beautiful cover.
It is gorgeous.
It says it's the little camp of horrors. That's funny.
And then the tagline kind of ruins it.
It does look scary. And then the netting is not only just, he's not poking at it, he's poking through it.
Yeah, he's ripping through it.
Yeah.
He's ripping through that. Alright, guys. As usual, don't be afraid to interrupt with your jokes, your notes, your sound effects, all that fun stuff. Weiss, are you a master sound effect artist? Are you a Foley guy?
I don't know. I never tried. I got the swoops, the bleeps, and the creeps.
There you go. Yeah,
there you go.
Chapter 1. Billy is on a bus filled with mostly boys, heading to Camp Night Moon. The only girls on the bus are going to the girls' camp near there, also called Camp Night Moon for some reason. The other boys introduced are Mike, a bulldog-looking fat boy, Colin, a tough-looking kid, and Jay, who's a jock. Yeah.
Fitting.
He's just a jock.
He's just a jock.
As they travel, the children on the bus are causing a ruckus, and this makes the bus driver suddenly stop. As he gets out of his chair, Billy notices that there's something wrong with the driver. His head is enormous and pink, with wild, bright blue hair that stood up straight. His ears were long and pointy, much like his teeth, and black drool poured out of his mouth. The driver is a monster! Chapter 2, it's just a mask.
Oh.
Cop out, it's a mask. He then orders everyone out of the bus. Everyone out of the bus!
Lovely.
Everyone is confused as they're nowhere near camp, but the children file out and wait near a concrete platform as the driver unloads all the bags in trunks. Mike tries to ask the bus driver what's going on, but he ignores the plump child. I call this kid fat all the time because he's described as fat and sad. Billy decides to interact with the girls, and we meet Dawn and Dory. The driver finishes unloading the luggage and leaves the kids without an adult. Everyone is worried and gets worse when they hear frightening animal cries slowly approaching them.
That was the part.
Crazy fox noises.
Bing, 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 bing. Wait, that's Crazy Frog.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. It really is. Crazy Frog. And what does the fox say is the same thing. Chapters 3 and 4. Mysterious animals approach the frightened campers. No one can tell what they are, but they slowly approach the campers with menace. Billy tries to run away, but ends up falling. Then a loud bang echoes through the air. A large man with a rifle has scared away the beast. His name is Uncle Al, and he's the head counselor, and behind him is the bus to take them to camp.
Wow, he really didn't shoot the beast. He
Shot it in the air. I mean, do you, as a kid, would you want to see death happen right in front of you?
If I was the guy holding the gun and I need to protect these kids.
What if a kid got in the way and he accidentally shot a kid instead?
I mean, this guy doesn't sound like a fun guy anyway, so.
Weiss wins that argument. I'll shut up now. Everyone gets loaded on and they head to camp. When they get there, Billy, Mike, Colin, and Jay are assigned to bunk 4. They also meet their bunk counselor, Larry, who is a bit standoffish.
Larry.
The boys get their beds made, but suddenly, Mike screams.
Spider.
Worse. There are snakes in Mike's bed, and he's scared of snakes.
Multiple?
There's 2 snakes.
There's a snake in my boot, that's all I heard.
There's a snake in my bed. There's a bed in my snake.
This is the boot in my snake.
The kids think they're fake at first, but they move and hiss. They know the threat is all too real. Jay jokingly shoves Mike towards the snakes.
Oh.
Mike trips and ends up getting bitten by one of the snakes.
Oh, great.
Good joke, asshole. He rushes off to the nurse's office. Billy, being a quick thinker, has Jay grab one of the sheets while he grabs the other, and they rush outside and release the snakes. When they return, Larry is there and asks where Fatso is.
Oh.
Okay, I said Fatso, but he did say where's the fat kid.
I'm just thinking Cartman now as this kid.
I got bit by a snake. They tell him what happened, and Larry laughs and asks, "What nurse?"
Oh.
There's no nurse at Camp Night Moon.
Fat kid died.
Chapter 6. Mike returns, still bleeding, and Larry gives him a bandage roll to patch himself up. Larry. Yeah, I know. Here you go, kid. Fucking patch yourself up. Larry compliments Billy on his quick thinking, and we learn that Billy's parents are scientist explorers. That night, they attend dinner at a large campfire and have hot dogs. Uncle Al lays down some rules. Lights out is at 9 sharp. No leaving your cabins after that time. No trying to go to the girls' camp, you horny little devils. Never go near the forbidden bunk. And every day, write to your parents to let them know how great it is at Camp Night Moon.
Free advertising.
AKA, let them know you're alive.
Exactly. He also warns the kids about grizzlies and to play dead if you encounter one. Which
is not what you do.
And no, that's what you do with grizzlies.
Is it with grizzlies?
Yeah, grizzlies, you fall to the ground, cover your head.
Oh, okay. I know there's some bears.
Black bears you're supposed to, I think, run away from.
Yeah, something.
Well, I would just die.
Actually, I don't know if you run away from any bear.
Yeah,
they fast.
Yeah, like if they charge at you, I think you're supposed to stand your ground.
Yeah,
but if they keep coming at you, you need to fall prone and die, play dead.
Yeah, there's something about making yourself look bigger. Or something
yeah,
like that.
And you also want to like cover you pretty much want to get on your stomach and cover yourself.
Yeah,
because if they claw your back, you're at least protecting your vital organs.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
the soft belly.
Yeah. Uncle Al dismisses them, and Mike's hand is swelling up and hurting. The pair try to find Larry to see if he has anything for it, but can't find him, so they head back to their bunk. On their way back, they hear howls coming from the forbidden bunk. Meow.
Just the one cat.
Chapter 7. They rush back to their bunk, but Larry isn't there. Mike goes off to clean his wound and wrap it. Jay wants to go to the forbidden
Forbidden where?
the forbidden bunk. Thank you very much. Tonight, but no one else does.
Like a bunker or like a bunk bed?
Like bunk, like a cabin bunk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just another word for a cabin is a bunk.
Another cabin, yeah.
You're the only one who's been to sleepaway camp. You should know this now.
We had lots of bunk beds.
Sleepaway camp?
That's about it.
Oh, I've never been to sleepaway
Well, I
camp.
was a counselor technically.
Oh.
I was a counselor that ate the children, you know.
Ah.
Yeah.
Larry barges in and tells them not to because Saber is in the forbidden bunk. They ask what Saber is, and Larry only tells them that it's a beast with red eyes that eats campers. He says if they do go out after dark, they should leave him a note so he knows where to send their stuff after Saber gets them. Chapter 8. The next morning, the group awakens early and has breakfast. Then all of the campers split off into groups for different activities. Today's morning activity is a game called Scratch Ball. Weiss, do you know what Scratch Ball is?
I want to say I do, but I say I...
What do you think it is? I kind of want to hear what you think it is.
I just want to think it's just a wall ball.
Nope, it is not like wall ball.
Is it like
dang.
dodgeball?
It's not like dodgeball. It's actually just baseball without a bat.
Oh,
You literally just throw the ball as far as you can.
What the hell?
that's cool.
It's cheap baseball.
Just
See, I'd rather hit it with a bat because at least I know I can hit a baseball.
go get a
And
damn tree. Like, I mean, tree.
Get a
Stick.
branch.
Give me
Yes.
a branch. Go
Stick
hit
ball.
Exactly, stick ball. Damn it.
Yeah, so the batter throws the ball as high and as far as they can, and then they run the bases as fast as they can.
Ah, I see.
Mike complains that he can't play, and Larry says begrudgingly that he can sit out this one. The game is going well. Billy's team is the blue team, and they're winning. But Colin is on the red team, and he's having a rough time. He's getting out and getting into arguments with Larry. Colin was up to bat. He threw the ball, and Larry got it and threw it at him. Billy notices Larry's expression is malicious. The ball connects with Colin's head and makes a loud cracking noise, causing him to fall unconscious.
Oh my gosh, I think I remember this.
Larry rushes over to him and says he didn't mean to do that, and Billy knows he's lying.
Yeah.
They take Colin somewhere to get checked out, and Mike asks if he can come too since his snakebite wound is still bad, and they say, sure, why not, fatso?
My goodness, it's still bleeding.
It's throbbing
Oh.
and swelling.
Probably, yeah, they're all red.
Billy has a bad feeling about camp. Chapter 9. That afternoon, Billy and Jay are the only ones in the cabin. They're both writing to their parents, and Billy tells Jay that Larry's accident was no accident.
Just quick interjection here.
Yes.
I think I remember now.
Oh?
I think
do you know the
I
ending?
remember this. I think I do, so I'm just gonna stick by it though.
Okay. Weiss knows this one. I'm hoping he does.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I before we reveal the ending, I will ask you what you think it is.
Okay, because I have a feeling. I think I have a small memory from the show.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, Weiss, you're mistaking the ending of this with Neon Genesis.
Don't
God.
you gaslight me? It's just
God, congratulations, Weiss.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations. We need a woman to say congratulations.
Where's Brandon when we make a Neon Genesis joke? Dang
Right?
it!
But yeah, they're both writing to their parents, and yada yada. Jay doesn't believe him, and before Billy can say more, Larry and Colin return. Uncle L took a look at Colin and said he'll be fine, even though he's seeing double and can't see straight. Larry tells the boys that tonight is a tent night, and they'll be spending the night in a tent. Wow, I wrote that very well. I wrote that very well, didn't I? You can tell I was very uninspired while writing some of these.
They'll be pitching tents with tents.
Yes. No, with hammers. You don't pitch a tent with a tent.
But I'm making fun of him.
Billy asks where Mike is, and Larry doesn't know. At dinner, there's a food fight, and Billy gets grape juice on his shorts. He rushes to the cabin to get a new pair of shorts, and when he gets there, he realizes Mike's stuff is gone, and he isn't coming back.
Ooh.
It's all coming back to me.
Billy returns to the mess hall and confronts Larry about Mike, but Larry is tight-lipped and won't say anything. Defeated, Billy gets ready for tent night. Jay and another boy named Roger plan on going to the forbidden bunk, and they want to know if Billy is in. Chapter 10. Billy declines, telling them he's too tired. Especially of these dumb kids asking to go to a forbidden bunk. What's so special about the forbidden bunk? There's nothing special. Get out of my way.
It's forbidden.
Ugh,
That's
yeah,
what makes
yeah,
it
I want to go to the
enticing.
forbidden bunk. It's because you're not supposed to go. That's why.
Just like when they tell you don't do that, you're gonna do it.
Damn, he's right. Inside their tent, Billy finds it too uncomfortable to sleep. Roger and Jay end up leaving to the forbidden bunk, while Colin and Billy decide to go to their nice warm cabin. When they get to their cabin, they try to see where Roger and Jay are, and can't see them, but they can hear them screaming.
Oh, gee.
Billy rushes out to try and see what happened, but only Jay returns. He claims something got Roger and ripped him to shreds, and it's close behind him.
Oh, God.
Chapters 11 and 12. Jay passes out, and Billy takes him inside the cabin. They lock up and wait for anything to happen. The night is still, but it's soon cut with the terrifying howl of Saber.
Just a meh.
The boys wonder if everyone else is okay, but that worry is cut short when something is trying to come in through the window. There's nothing there. It's just the wild imagination of a traumatized mind. The trio do their best to rest that night. They awaken the next morning and confront Larry and the other counselors about Roger. But none of them have heard about a kid being attacked and brush the trio off. Larry says he'll ask Uncle Al and report it to them at morning swim. At morning swim, Larry tells the kids they didn't find anything there, and they also never had a camper named Roger at the camp this year.
Dun, 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 dun.
There is no Roger in Ba Sing Se.
There's no Roger. Okay, let's go.
Chapters 13 and 14. They can't believe what they're hearing, and Larry doubles down, saying there never was a Roger. Colin and Jay decide to head back to the bunk to rest. Billy decides to stay and swim, but before he can dive in, someone grabs him from the bushes. It's Don and Dory. Their camp experience is just as bad. Also, they name drop Camp Nightmare. You shared it.
Oh.
3 girls have gone missing on their side. They want to team up with the boys and try and escape. They plan on meeting on the day after tomorrow. The movie about the world freezing over.
Dang it.
Billy starts heading back to the bunk when he remembers the phones.
Mm-hmm.
He heads to the phones. When he gets there, he realizes they're fake.
Do you know where I am now? Sorry.
Do you know where I am, Dad? Defeated, Billy turns around and bumps right into Uncle Al.
Oh no.
Chapter 15. Uncle Al asks what Billy is doing here. Billy admits he wants to call his parents. Uncle Al laughs and tells him there are no phones for campers. And there's no problems in Ba Sing Se. And that he should get ready because tomorrow he's on a canoe trip.
There are no phones in Ba Sing Se.
Billy heads back to the bunk and tells the guys about the girls. They all decide it's best to write to their parents and beg them to take them home next week on Visitors' Day. Larry barges in and tell them it's lunchtime and that Colin and Jay are supposed to go on a hike after lunch. After lunch, Billy finds out why he's not going on a hike. Because he has to represent Bunk 4 at a tennis tournament for 5 chapters. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I would say that's a lot.
No, it goes on for just this chapter.
Just turns into tennis.
And he freaks out because he sucks at tennis. It becomes the Prince of Tennis manga.
There you go.
I wish. I'm just saying, that's a good manga right there. For some reason, I'm not into sports, but I really like sports manga.
Honestly, they're fun.
Like, Ice Shield, great. Prince of Tennis, fucking bomb. Give me a sports manga, I'm down.
They're very well drawn.
Oh god, they draw them so well.
Yeah.
I mean, they know how to do action shots.
Mm.
What's that soccer one? That one's good. There's a couple soccer ones actually.
I don't know. All I'm thinking of is Haikyuu.
Yeah, the volleyball.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
It's a good one.
I was supposed to say, I don't know. I'm not big into like sports anime or sports like sports in general. But sports manga, I will devour a sports manga. Dude, I don't know why.
Well, slight change. Japan loves sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go hard on their baseball.
They like competition. That's the thing. Japanese people like competition.
Yeah.
They're competitive people.
They like what's the word? Supporting too, like fandoms.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's definitely the thrill of the competition and definitely the thrill of just supporting something, being on the winning team.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the book though. But yeah, Billy sucks at tennis and he's like, oh no, I don't want to do this shit. He wins his first match, but loses the next one. Billy, because the first match was against a kid who was like 6.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
It's so sad. It's like, I whooped your little ass.
Eat it, you're bad.
This little bitch eats beans. in the theater.
You're trash.
You are shit, bitch! Pickle Rick!
Good. No.
Billy decides to finish his letter and take it to be sent out. When no one is there to take his letter, he sees a large mail sack and decides to drop it in there. He then realizes that the sack is filled with old letters that hadn't been sent out. There is no communication with the outside world.
Gee.
It's just like that one movie, Weiss.
I don't know.
Heavyweights. Remember where he has the bunk,
yeah.
the trunk filled with letters?
Just that one. Yeah, that trunk.
Next month on Disney Movie Muses, folks. Chapter 16. Billy heads to dinner, hoping to see his bunkmates back from their hike.
They aren't.
To tell them of his discovery.
They're gone.
To his surprise, they're not there.
It's just to a surprise.
He wonders what happened to them and asks Larry if he knows, and Larry doesn't know shit. Larry reminds Billy of the canoe trip tomorrow. Billy heads back to bunk 4, and when he gets there are 2 new faces. Billy thinks he has the wrong bunk, but the pair named Tommy and Chris, the first boy named Chris in a Goosebumps book.
Hey!
Actually, yeah, because there's only like one other Chris in like any Goosebumps story as like a main character, and it's one of the. I'm kind of pissed. It's in one of the tales that give you Goosebumps. I've also looked it up. There are no Noelias, and I don't think there's any Luises either.
No, probably not.
I think there is a Brandon though.
Definitely
Nice.
a Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to double check. Maybe there is. I don't remember. But yeah, Tommy and Chris say that they're new and this is their bunk. Billy asks what they did with Colin and Jay's stuff, and they say there wasn't anything there except for Billy's belongings. They ask if Billy is staying all summer, and he says he's leaving on Visitor's Day. The pair tell him that's not happening. Uncle Al has canceled Visitor's Day.
Oh.
Ta-da.
Chapters 17 and 18. Billy can't sleep at all that night. Next morning, there's still no sign of his friends. Before the canoe trip, he asks Larry what's going on, and Larry says he doesn't know what he's talking about. Bitch boy.
More like Camp Gaslight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's see, Noelio was right, and Weiss was right as well as kids disappearing.
Yeah.
Billy, along with the rest of Bunk 4, head out on their canoe trip. It goes well until they hit the rapids. Larry ends up falling into the water.
No.
He doesn't surface.
See you later.
Billy, being a quick thinker, jumps into the water to try and save him. He does his best to swim to the spot where Larry fell in, and Larry ends up floating to him. Billy uses a life-saving technique his parents had taught him on Larry. He finally gets Larry onto the shore, and Larry regains consciousness. They walk back to camp and discover the others didn't make it back.
Oh.
Uncle Al demands that Larry find his canoe, not at all caring about the lost boys, or how Larry almost died.
Yeesh.
Chapter 19. Billy yet again has difficulty sleeping. That morning, Larry wakes Billy up for a special hike that Uncle Al has called. Billy gets ready and heads to the meeting place for the hike. Uncle Al just commands the campers to go, and they follow his lead. Billy thinks he can make a run for it, and psychs himself up. When he's about to go and do it, he sees Uncle Al holding a rifle and looking right at him.
Might as well be Uncle Hell with that. Sheesh.
See, I keep saying Hal, and I'm just thinking of, what's it called? Hal from Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite movie isn't that one. That's my favorite movie with a duck or whatever.
It's
Chapters 20 and 21.
Howard the Duck.
It's Howard the Duck. Billy stops, and so does everyone else. Larry and another counselor catch up to the front, and they're carrying large duffel bags.
Ugh.
They unload the bags, and inside are rifles, one for each camper. The campers are each given a gun and are told 2 girl campers have escaped. It's Dawn and Dory. Uncle Al says to aim carefully because they're hunting for those 2 escapees. Billy exclaims he won't hurt anybody. Uncle Al explains that the guns are loaded with tranquilizer darts. Billy still refuses and takes aim at Uncle Al. Uncle Al taunts Billy and approaches the terrified boy. Billy, not sure of what to do, pulls the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. A gun is pulled out and shot in a Goosebumps book.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, what?
Wow.
Chapter 22.
I
The final chapter.
I thought you were messing with us.
I'm not messing with you guys.
Okay, that's what I was like.
I know,
I
Camp
didn't-
Gaslight, Chris is just fucking with you, right?
You always do when we do our damn readings.
I am 100% serious.
Wow.
We're on the final chapter. What is the final reveal? What do you think it is? Do you remember?
This I definitely could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, this is some type of training for Billy from his parents.
You are 100% correct.
Hey, I remember it.
But you're missing the finest of the details.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
I'll go ahead and read the final chapter right here.
All right.
On here.
Grookey's mine.
Pass me the book while you're at it, actually. I want to read the final page as well.
There you go.
Uncle Al takes the trank like a man and congratulates Billy on passing. Congratulations.
Yeah, there you go.
Billy is confused. Uncle Al calls out to people in the woods. All the missing campers appear and congratulate Billy. Then his parents do as well. Billy demands to know what the fuck is going on. Uncle Al explains that he's been in a government testing lab. Billy's parents want to take him on their next expedition, but he needed to be tested to see if he could go, and he passed with flying colors. And I'm going to go ahead and read the final page here. The most dangerous place in the universe? Where? I asked my parents. Where are you taking me? It's a very strange planet called Earth, Dad replied, glancing at Mom.
Oh my god.
It's a very far from here, but it could be exciting. The inhabitants there are weird and unpredictable, and no one has ever studied them. Laughing, I stepped between my mom and dad and put my arms around them. Earth? It sounds pretty weird, but it can never be as dangerous or as exciting as Camp Night Moon, I exclaimed. We'll see, Mom replied quietly. We'll see.
Ooh,
That's funny. Okay, that
twist.
was the thing I was missing.
Right there, baby.
That's good.
Fucking, they're on another planet. What the fuck? Bump, 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 bump.
Doo-doo-doo.
But yeah, you guys were pretty much correct on your guesses, though.
Close,
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, if you combined your two of freaking, what's it called? A lot of Girl Who Cried Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, why am I forgetting? Gaslighting and Wee's kids disappearing.
Yep.
So, guys, I have a couple notes here. There are a bunch of hints as to this being another planet. Like, a lot of people don't really realize this, but there's a lot of them.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
For one, they refer to animals as prairie cats and prairie wolves are mentioned. Have you guys ever heard of a prairie cat or a prairie wolf?
I guess
Never.
not.
I looked it up. There is such thing as a prairie wolf, but they're more commonly known as just what's it called? It's a type of gray wolf that comes from like the prairies, kind of closer to like Canada. In all honesty,
Oh, okay.
so I mean, technically there are prairie wolves,
Mm.
but prairie cats are not a real thing.
Yeah.
I was like thinking, did he mean to put prairie dogs? That would
Yeah,
make sense.
That would make sense.
I mean, we know what prairie dogs are. They're gophers, but we call them prairie dogs down here.
Yeah.
Low white trees and jagged red rocks in a desert area. The red rocks make sense, but white trees tend to be birch, which aren't common in deserts.
That's true.
Like-
Especially with the red rocks.
Exactly. Like, you don't think white trees in the desert kind of thing.
It's fair.
And then the final thing, the sun was rising from the south?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the biggest hint right there is the sun was rising from the south. I just read that and I was like, I had to take a double check and I was like, no, it only rises from the east, right? Like I even had to Google it. I was like, what direction does the sun rise? Does it rise from the south anywhere? And it's like, no, are you fucking stupid? And I was like, yes, I am, because I believed it for a second. But yeah, like there's a couple hints at this being another planet throughout the book. But it's like, if you're a kid, you're not like really reading into detail. You might be like, oh, that's weird. South, shouldn't it be east? Like maybe he just made a mistake.
Ooh, another child went missing.
Right, exactly. It's like, oh, wait, a kid went missing again? Oh, I don't, yeah, the sun rose from the east, right? Yeah. And then my final note is Neon Genesis Evangelion definitely ripped off the congratulations ending from this. Because everyone is literally clapping and going, congratulations. And all I could think of was fucking Neon Genesis. And I was just like, I need to watch this scene again because it makes me laugh.
Dang it, why isn't Brandon here?
This is the one episode I wanted Brandon here so bad for. Because it's got the Neon Genesis as ending and the fucking greatest twist. And I just wanted to hear him go, what the fuck? In his classic Brandon way.
Oh, man. Wait, okay, hold on. Which one came first?
This one definitely came.
Okay.
Or at least, I mean, it didn't come to America until like almost the 2000s, I feel like.
What, Neon Genesis?
Yeah.
No, I think it came out earlier.
In America?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because like it came out in Adult Swim, and Adult Swim didn't come out till like the 2000s.
Well, yeah, but it still existed before then.
Yeah, but how could R.L. Stine know about this?
That's true.
He's not a weeb like we claim he is.
He could have been. We don't know.
We claim he's a weeb in like almost every episode. He loves Perfect Blue, Weiss. He definitely watched that way before he before other Americans got to see it. Alrighty, so guys, what do you think inspired the Stein? Do you have any clue?
Neon.
Yeah, Neon doesn't even get it. That's it. Yeah, he actually openly admitted. He's just like, I am the ultimate weeb. Congratulations. Congratulations, reader. I am the ultimate.
I wonder if he went to camp himself as a kid.
Close. Very close, actually.
All right.
Weiss, did you have an idea?
I would imagine, like, yeah, his main thing is, like, when he goes to cabin and wondering where the other kids left when they actually are gone.
So I'll go ahead and explain it. So,
is he a counselor?
This one has quite a few inspirations. The twist ending of this book is similar to an episode of The Twilight Zone called The Third from the Sun. Stein also once stated that the name Camp Nightmare came to him while he was visiting his son's sleepaway camp, which was infested with bugs.
Ooh.
And finally, one of the R.L. Stine entries in the Fear Street series, Lights Out, which, hey, fun fact, guys, we actually did an episode on that one a long time ago. If you're interested, go listen to it. It doesn't have as good sound quality like we do now, but hey, listen to it because me and Sam are hilarious. We love that one. I like it a lot, actually. But that camp is called Camp Nightwing, so kind of similar to Camp Night Moon. Okay. But someone does refer to it as Camp Nightmare. Additionally, a character says they are from Center City, which is also mentioned in both books. Both books mention Center City.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And Lights Out was published in 91, and this one was published in, I believe, 93.
Hey.
So he ripped himself off.
That's funny, that's my birth year.
Yes, it is. Yep. Congratulations on being born.
You win.
Congratulations.
Okay.
I'm Pen Pen. Alrighty, time for my random questions segment. Did you guys ever go to sleepaway camp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We would have church camp where you'd pay $100 and you can send your kid away for a week. It was really cheap.
Classic camp. I went to I never went to a sleepaway camp, but I did do like summer camps. Like I know I went to like a Christian week camp one time, and that was actually how I got introduced to VeggieTales at a way too old of an age at that point. Because I don't know if I've told you guys, I think Weiss would probably know this one, but I went to a black church most of my life, and this was just like a camp that was like close by that was run by a church that my mom was just like, you're going to this because I don't want to hire a babysitter. I'm like, okay, fair enough. And it was a white church, and they played VeggieTales. I'm like, what is this shit?
VeggieTales is great, though.
I mean, I was too old at that point.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think I was like at least 10 or 11, I think.
Yeah.
So too old. Like, I think if I had watched it when it first came out, I would have been prime age. But, 10, 11, Chris, he was too cool. He was too edgy. He was watching South Park at that point.
Makes sense.
He was saying the word fuck and not realizing how bad it was.
The exact opposite of VeggieTales.
Fuck. No. What about you, Weiss?
No, I never went to any camps like that. Never did that.
Did you ever do like a summer camp or anything?
No.
Even like a day camp where like you would just go and your parents would pick you up?
Nope. I mostly did like youth groups, or we'd go places for like a night, but not like a camp. Gotcha. I did do camp as a counselor for... I
was also a counselor.
Like 4 years for a camp called Camp Aaron. It was like for grieving kids. But there are actually cabins, and we had cots and everything else, and bunks, and there was a tarantula once.
Oh, you were pissing yourself, weren't you?
It was not. Thank God, it was not my
your bunk.
My bunk. It was the women's bunk, and all we heard was screams from across the way, and everybody. I went to go check out because I wanted to go make sure everything was okay. Yeah. And it was like, "There's a giant tarantula."
And you're like, "Nope."
I'm like, "Yep." Nope, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I've had to take out a tarantula before. It's kind of scary at first if you're not used to them.
Yeah.
Because when I took care of a house one time, a tarantula came in during monsoon season, and I was like, I don't want the dog to, because the dog I was taking care of was like freaking stupid. Like, there's no other way of putting it. That dog had no brain cells. And like, I mean, she would just lick you continuously in the same spot for minutes on end. And like, would just keep doing it. And even if you like pushed her away, she would just come back and be like, nah, 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 nah. And like, that dog does not have a brain cell in there. But like, I was like, I don't want the dog to get bitten by it. So I had to grab a bowl and like take it out. But unfortunately, I did not get a big enough bowl and I accidentally crushed one of its legs.
Aww.
So I feel bad about that. But I did get it outside at least.
That's good.
It survived. It has 7 other legs.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay, let's stop talking about it.
Fair enough. But yeah, I did day camp as well as a little kid. Like, I remember we went to Keno, the what's called, there's like a Keno camp. It's like across the street from like the what's called, the Keno Stadium, I think it is. And oh my god, they have like a legit, like, I went there as a kid, but like, I didn't really like, at first I was like, oh yeah, it's fun, my brother is here. But when I went by myself, I was like, I don't want to go here by myself. These kids are lame. But when I was a camp counselor, I was a day camp counselor for a place in town. And it was definitely a less fortunate kids kind of area. Mm-hmm. I won't give out the name just for protection reasons. Doesn't really matter. You can look it up kind of thing. This one time, like, it was kind of like, we're getting all the different people together to say what's up and have like a big barbecue kind of thing. And we went to the Keno one because that's the biggest one and has like the best freaking center thing. And like, we went there and I'm like, my God, I forgot they have this is a literal YMCA, like, but it's a fucking, because like there's like a basketball court, like a giant like gymnasium basketball court thing in the middle, and a giant swimming pool with a giant fucking slide, like a fucking amusement park slide. Like, remember the what's it called,
like
that
breakers?
Like, I was gonna say that, what's it called, that one hotel we stayed at for Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of like that, but bigger.
Oh wow.
It was bigger than that, and I'm just like thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I know the less fortunate kids aren't going to be able to be like, oh man, I wish they won't fully understand this until they're older, but like, I'm glad they're able to experience something this fun right now.
Yeah.
Because fuck us, we did not have anything that cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have pool tables, but only the bigger kids could play in those.
Yeah.
Because they were like, we don't want you scratching this shit up.
Yeah, that or hurting yourself, quote unquote hurting yourself. They just don't want you to play it.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like, no little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, it was fun being a camp counselor. I did like that. I wish I was nicer to the kids.
I missed it. It was fun.
I had a homeboy. One of my homeboys was a kid named Arthur. Like, he was like a super sports kid, but me and him were like best friends because like I was like, because he was like, you remind me of my uncle. I'm just like, oh man, I'm only 16, dude.
But okay.
All right. And like, even his parents are like, oh yeah, you remind us of his brother, like to the dad. And he's like, yeah, you kind of do like remind us of him. I was like, oh, I am an old man. God, not an old man, but like, man, I'm like how I am now is how I was at 16. Like, I am an old soul, very much an old soul.
That makes sense.
Alrighty, so next question: did you ever want to go to camp? For I guess it's for me and Weiss, really. If anything, because I honestly did not. I had no desire to go to camp.
I liked camping with my family.
I did too. I liked going camping, but I never wanted to go to. I don't know. I did not. It wasn't until like more recently that I could actually sleep in my own like sleep in a room without someone I know, kind of thing, or sleep in a house without someone I know at least. Because like I used to be like, oh, if my parents are home, I cannot sleep.
Yeah. Like,
because my mom would come home late from the theater on Fridays, I'd be like, nope, I'm staying up because I can't sleep unless I know my mom's home.
Oh my god.
And stuff like that.
You like my mom?
Yeah, I was a big mama's boy kind of thing. Yeah. And then if I tried anytime I tried sleeping away from home, like to take care of a house, I could not sleep. Yeah. I could not get any sleep because I don't know, I just didn't feel safe, I guess. Mm-hmm. But now, oh yeah, I can sleep anywhere.
There's a couple times where I could have gone to these certain camps for like people going through what I was going through, or
chemo kids,
yeah. Chemo kids camp. Anyways, oh well, never mind.
All case.
But I never took advantage of those. I never let myself, because I was afraid of. No, I wouldn't say I was afraid of being alone. I was just afraid of just
something happening, if anything.
Yeah, or like being bored and not knowing people. Like, it was just that. It was just like the anxiety.
Fair enough.
But now I regret it because I I actually like those kind of things. So.
Yeah, I kind of regret it as well as an adult, but I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
What about you, Noelle? I know that you did go to a sleepaway camp, but would you have liked to have gone to a different one? That one that wasn't a 1 week Christian camp.
I don't know. Ours was pretty legit. We had lots of different activities, and you would rotate throughout the week. You would have something that you picked, and then a random one, so you eventually rotate throughout all of them. I'd always do horse riding, and they had like go-karts. So
I didn't send you to go-kart camp.
I was about to say that.
Beat you to a Weiss.
Oh, you're gonna watch Heavyweights soon.
Oh yeah, Heavyweights. It's the best camp movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, do you have a favorite camp movie that isn't
Heavyweights?
Heavyweights? Because we already know me and Weiss are huge fans of huge in the literal sense fans of Heavyweights. I do like Friday the 13th and Sleepaway Camp if I can name some horror ones. The Burning is also another good scary one.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of camp movies.
I'm trying to think of camp movies also. I just can't think of it.
Bushwhacked.
No.
No, you don't like Bushwhacked? Meatballs?
Which is that one? Well, yeah, which is that one? Is it Bushwhacked? The one with the guy from Home Alone?
Yeah, that's Bushwhacked.
Bushwhacked, yeah.
Yeah, where he plays the criminal and he's like...
Yeah.
And he's like, you're supposed to be the camp counselor guy? Yeah, of course I am. No, I'm totally not.
Yeah.
You need to rewatch Bushwhacked. It's so bad.
Is it?
It's so bad.
What was it? I think the other camp I know is Major Payne.
Oh, that's not really camp. That's a military school.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I mean, they do go camping, I think, in a scene, but
yeah,
it's military school. Yeah.
I can't think of any other camps.
What's it called? Parent Trap. Starts off as a camp movie.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's the only one I could think of. I was like, come on, you can think of another one. Nope.
Camp Rock, come on.
Camp Rock.
I can't stand Camp Rock.
I'm good. She's really good. Anyways. That's such a stupid scene. Anyways.
I'll look up some camp movies.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
There is a new one called Theater Camp that came out that's supposed to be pretty good. Ooh, here's one for you, Weiss. Ernest Goes to Camp.
Oh, I haven't seen that in such a long time.
Camp Nowhere with Christopher Lloyd.
Okay, no.
It Takes Two with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen.
Never.
Daddy Day Camp.
Okay, Daddy Day. Oh,
that was good.
Not Daddy. No, that's different. This is Daddy Day Care. Camp, not Daddy Day Care.
I liked all of them.
Daddy Day Camp was weird because they switched every actor out.
Yeah, it's Cuba Gooding Jr., right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really...
Wait. It wasn't a continuation, was it? It was just like a new...
I don't remember. I haven't seen that movie in years.
I don't think
I remember Daddy Day. Wasn't there a scene where like Eddie Murphy was like dressed up as broccoli and he beats up a guy in like a tomato or suit or something?
Carrot,
is that it?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, I don't remember that movie at all besides that.
I remember that movie very well because my mom and not my biological, my stepdad would watch it, put that on for us. Like,
are you gonna say my Paul?
Yeah, it's my Paul.
See, I'm allowed to say my Paul because that's my actual dad's name. Brother. Okay, and final question: have you ever cooked a hot dog or marshmallow over a campfire?
Yes.
Not a hot dog, I don't think.
I've done marshmallow. I've done hot dog.
You want some more?
You want some more?
Some more what?
Some more what? Classic Sandlot. Almost a camp movie when you think about it like that, but it's not.
Okay, would you guys have the patience to golden roast a marshmallow, or would you set it on fire?
Oh,
I always set it on fire on accident.
Yeah.
I'd always be pissed. I didn't. I wanted to get it perfect, but then I'd be like, oh, fuck!
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say fuck. I'd be like, frick! And my mom would be like, don't swear. And I'd be like, I said frick! And she's like, there's no difference, honey.
There isn't. The intention is still there. That's what they kept telling me. No, I would burn the heck out of that thing. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I liked the taste of the burntness with the sweetness. And
I have not roasted a marshmallow as an adult.
Yeah. So
I need to do it again. I want to have a bonfire so bad. I just want to light a fire into my apartment complex now. Take that out of context now.
We should try at our house. At your parents' house, actually.
Yeah,
in their brick oven.
Yeah. Don't they have a little fire?
They did.
Oh, it's a brick oven now.
It's a brick oven now.
Yeah, they did.
Not the same.
Nope.
Not the same.
Yeah, I've also cooked a hot dog over it, and like I remember burning and being disappointed because I don't like burned hot dogs. So I was like, dang.
If we get rid of our Wii's, we can have something.
You just need to like make a nice little squared off place and dig a little hole.
Mm-hmm.
I can assist. I mean, I've got nothing but free time right now. I'd be more than willing to help you guys.
We can do it during winter.
We'd need to water the ground for sure, loosen it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of loose.
You'd still need to definitely. I mean, you don't need to make it a huge pit, but like at least getting it like a half-foot deep, just so you have like a nice place to put the ashes.
Who knows?
Kind of thing.
You might find more treasures.
What are you talking about?
Basically,
you found a skull?
No, she's been digging up the yard, and we've been digging up stuff.
Dig it up on
a lot of it's like leftover crap from construction.
Makes sense.
So a lot of it's like, why is this here? Like, you found a whole bent metal.
Yeah, huge.
I was hoping
plate.
for like a Funyun bag or something.
I found a squirt can, not like a squirt can, but like a can of squirt.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, somebody left this here.
Dude, I haven't had squirt in forever. I could go for a squirt.
Just had one.
Yeah,
it's pretty bomb. Stuff. Yeah, good squirt. That's grapefruit soda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. My brother used to get that all the time.
I haven't had it in such a long time, too.
My brother, I don't talk to, unfortunately. I really should unblock his number and talk to him now because he wants to be friends again. But I was like, how you said things to me really hurt me, so I don't know if I really want to. But I do forgive you in the holy sense. But at the same time, I'm still trying to protect my life.
Yeah, fair enough.
For what you said. Even though I do forgive you, and I do regret what I've said.
Exactly. Because,
hey, it's to forgive and forget.
That's totally valid.
Yeah, because, I mean... I just want to have a good family. Happy. Mm-hmm. I just want to be a happy family. I guess that's all my questions. Guys, do you want to rename this book with me?
Okay.
All right. My title for this one is The Strange Events of Camp Night Moon.
That one's pretty good.
I could not come up with a name. I was like, I'm gonna steal stupid kind of names from other books.
Maybe just call it Sleepaway Camp because you're very far away from
And
Earth.
there's a girl who is actually a boy, and it turns out Angela's a boy, and he's the killer.
What?
That's it's a movie called Sleepaway Camp. That's a horror movie. That's a slasher movie based on it in camp. Great movie, by the way. Trans community loves it. Most of the trans community, who gets that it's tongue in cheek and not
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like
Sleepy Sheepy Camp.
No, I was thinking like Lights Out.
that's the name of the Fear Street book.
Oh, really? Never mind. Forget me. Like Lights Out after something, or
Lights out for Saber.
Lights Out for I don't know, something.
Yeah, we're okay. We're good. No worries. We're not gonna put up a poll because I keep forgetting to put them up anyways.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I guess it's time for my book report. Mm-hmm. This one is a banger and a great start to the Camp Goosebumps books. Welcome to Camp Nightmare has everything going for it. Fear around every corner. A great protagonist. And one of the best twist endings. If I have to call anything out in this one, I do find the gaslighting to be a bit weird. Like, why not come up with better lies to try and trick Billy, but whatever. Mm-hmm. This one is a top tier bump. And I give it a perfect 5 dead kids in the woods out of 5. Welcome to Camp Nightmare is one of those few rare perfect Goosebumps books, along with like the Haunted Mask, in my opinion. And there you go. That's the episode, guys. If you like what you heard, make sure to join us on our Patreon at patreon.com/Drunken Book Club, along with patrons Trey and Wees.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Mm-mm.
He must be a wiener who likes burnt marshmallows.
He must be a Wiener Hut Jr.
Wiener Hut Jr. who loves burnt marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
I really want marshmallows over a fire now. I really do. I really, really do. And make sure to follow our link tree down below for everything else where you can follow us. I promise one of these days I will make sure to actually update that.
One of these days.
One of these days. I'm just so damn lazy.
Aww.
And depressed.
Aww.
Yay.
Sad.
Next time around, we'll be doing another birthday episode for someone else. Because I've got 3 mics for good stuff.
Yay! How exciting. Yes?
Yes, it's your birthday, right?
It's gonna be my birthday.
I wonder who. It might come out late. There might not be an episode that week because I'll be editing this one. It might take a little extra because fiction made for fans theater takes a long time to edit. I'll be very honest.
It does.
And I'll definitely be recording it out of sync as well because I'll be recording a lot of ones by myself so I can have mics for everybody. But yeah, I was about to say, but look forward to that. I'm actually very excited to do another Fiction Made for Fans theater. I'm hoping to do some more of those, actually.
I'm really hoping there's all of us here.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it'd be at least one mic for everyone, because I'd probably have Brandon sit at my seat, or Sam sit here, Brandon sit there, and have you guys there. Yeah. And I would just direct from up over, probably in the corner, because I'll be saying, I'll probably do all my stuff on my own.
Oh, okay.
Because the narrator has a lot of things to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to tire out your voice, too.
It is definitely. I'm actually probably going to start recording that one this week, since I have time. And yeah, it's honestly, I'm very excited. So
yeah, I've been wanting to do one of those again for a while.
I was about to say, so it will either come out on time or a week late. I don't know yet, but that's the next thing we're recording for sure, though.
Yep. So
we'll see y'all next time, and we're gonna go out on a song about camping.
Yay!
Shut up, Weiss.
Camp Hope. Wait, that's the other camp. Never mind.
Wait, Camp Hope.
Yeah, it's the other one.
Is that the camp?
Yeah, it's for heavyweights.
We
can't stay away from it. We're so close.
Why am I not surprised that the Cancer Kid camp is called Camp Hope?
No, I'm talking about heavyweights.
Oh my God, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I thought that was the Camp Cancer. Camp Cancer.
I said it was Camp Aaron.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
There's a legend in these woods of a camp not far from here, and on a quiet night the sound of screaming children fills the air, where a young girl lost her mind and some campers lost their heads. They say that Angela stalks the grounds of old Camp Arawak. I could be your Bird Reynolds if you just be my happy camper girl. I'd like to leave and hold you in my arms tonight, says I gotta stay and kill. So tonight I'll sleep away, but I'll hold you in my dreams. And I wonder if you're out there sending campers to their graves. Tonight I gotta shed their blood and don this hockey mask. But one day I'll leave it all behind and find Camp Arawak. There's a legend in these woods of a camp not far away, and how a young boy lost his life at Crystal Lake, or so they say. That his mother lost her mind, then she went and lost her head. They say that Jason stalks Camp Crystal Lake even after his death. I could be your Bird Reynolds if you just be my happy camper girl. I'd like to leave and hold you in my arms tonight, but mommy says I gotta stay and care.